Good morning, everyone. It's Danielle with Big Girl Private Consulting, and I posted on the 4th of July on my Twitter account, actually on someone else's. But in case you guys didn't know, Mr. Putin was on Direct Line. They had a television program on the 1st of July, and they called me. I thought it was insurance. I have DriveSense on my phone through Esurance. I thought Drive Time, it sounded like Drive Time is calling and you're live, and I thought all of a sudden something changed with my insurance. I'm Polish and blonde. It works for me sometimes, but if you happen to look at any of Mr. Putin's posts that are on any of his pages, you will see that he was on the Direct Line on television. They're preparing transcripts. I have no idea what he even had to say about me at this point in time. I think the system hung up on me. I don't necessarily know what happened, but it was the first time that they'd called. And I was like, okay, perplexed. Because I don't speak Russian, and I'm so not a spy. So as far as like being nosy into what somebody's doing for work, I kind of don't get to dive into that, because I think that's a little bit more rude than it is showing someone that I've got interest in what they do. I understand what the president of Russia does. I understand what his role is for his country. I understand he's got a lot of hard decisions to make on a daily basis for people, and he meets with a lot of people. I know that he's worked with the KGB, and I know that he has had a family, gotten divorced. Oh God, has the media just been wonderful flies around that margarita? Let me tell you. I would have to say that whatever he has to have said about me and Bait Girl Private Consulting, I'm totally ready for those transcripts to get published. It's not going to hurt my feelings. I know that there are countries that don't speak highly of Americans, but I also know that there are people that can tolerate working with a different country, like a different culture, for the greater good. Despite what rumors there might be on the internet, his nephew acted like a heathen, like a little hoodlum over in Russia, and he got exiled to America. And when his nephew got here, he kind of behaved like a little manho. And I don't know if people realize this, but sometimes in life, when people do, commit crimes and whatnot, they're living risky lives in other aspects and arenas. And that young man went from their country to this country, still doing risky things that are not very sensible. I actually got along with his nephew, even though he was disguised as a bag of garbage right before me. I got along with him. I had no issues with him. I don't think that he should have been kicked over here. I think he should have done his time over in Russia and should have dealt